Ananya.
Hey guys, it's Vaibhav.
And today we are here from VITrendz to tell you everything about Vtop. While Vtop in the literal sense means VIT on the top. You will find everything here, from conversations with your proctor and teachers to your notes, examination marks and everything else.
So as Anesh said, you'll find everything. Yes, Vtop is the thing which will be the most used thing in the whole 4 years. You'll be downloading, you'll be uploading documents and doing everything. So as freshers, we also faced a lot of issues because Vtop is a big thing, a lot of complicated features and all. So here we are to guide you through the whole process from basic login to all the features and introducing you to everything. Before going in, I'll just tell you one thing. Before logging in, just see that one CAPTCHA symbol comes in the right bottom corner, or else you'll get an CAPTCHA error which will be irritating for sure, and Ananya will tell you more about this.
Guys, please make sure that the CAPTCHA symbol is seen below so that the whole process during Vtop login as well as usage of Vtop will be really smooth for you guys. Also make sure that you have all the necessary credentials for your VIT Gmail ID, because if anything goes wrong here or you forget your password or user ID, you'll get a direct email on your VIT Gmail ID, and then only your process will be as smooth as it should be. So let's start with logging in. First, you can add up your credentials in the Vtop login forum and sign in. After which, the first thing that you'll see is something called a Spotlight. Now, Spotlight is nothing but your dashboard or notice board wherein all the information that has to be covered within a month or has a deadline of within a month will be given here. So even your aptitude online exam links will be given on Spotlight itself, as well as your FFCS links. This is where you can easily access all the important links of the month. Then, as you see on the left corner, you have all the icons. If you go on the first icon, it says Contact Us. So this consists of all the contact details of all the officials which are there in VIT-Vellore campus. So it consists of Office of Dean Academics, Accounts Office, Ladies Hostel, Girls Hostel, Estates Office, Human Resource, Technical Support and everything. So if you're facing any problem with such commodities or things that are provided in VIT, you can easily contact each one of them on their email ID through your VIT Gmail ID and get your problem solved.
So the next thing in here you can see is My Info. So as the name suggests, it tells everything about you, like your name, your address, your current address and everything. So I'll not be going through all the columns. I'll be just briefing you over the main important ones, like your profile, your bank info and your digital pad device credentials. So as I said, profile tells about your name and address and every detail of yours. Your credentials is also somewhat covering your Gmail ID and your lab details. And the next thing is day boarder info. It is about whether you're a day boarder or a hosteler, that's it. And the next important thing is student bank info. Yeah, so it's important because it will be carrying information related to your bank account. So guys, please just make sure you have given correct credentials. And the next thing is digital pad device credentials. As we were freshers, we gave our exam through digital pad. So we had to use the credentials getting into the system. But as this semester will be online, so no need to put a lot of attention on this thing, but it's pretty important. And if credentials are given to you, so keep it safe. That's it. And the next thing in here you can see is Info Corner. So it has 3 things: FAQ, Spotlight, Curricular. FAQ means frequently asked questions. It will be carrying questions from each department and everything. The next thing is Spotlight, and as Ananya said you what Spotlight is, I will not be repeating it. And the third thing is View Curricular. It's nothing, you can just go it on there and you can just see what's in there. It's nothing much important there. Yeah, it's about Office of the Dean, Control of Examination, that's it. And the next thing you can see in the icons is Proctor.
So guys, as you all know, Proctor is the most important and the closest thing in VIT. They are the ones who will take care of you as your parents in VIT. So the first detail under Proctor is Proctor Details, which will tell you all the details about your Proctor, from their designation to their school, cabin, their email ID, phone number, and even their intercom number. So you can directly contact them whenever and wherever you want. The second column under Proctor is view Vtop messages from Proctor. So in case the proctor wants to convey any message individually to their student or youth, the message that they will send can be seen under this column. So all you have to do is click on view Vtop message from Proctor, and you'll get to know what your proctor is trying to tell you or talk to you about or inform you. The next thing is send message to proctor. So sometimes if you want to contact your proctor and they're not picking up the call, or they're not in the office or their cabin, and you have classes to attend, you can freely send in a message through this forum, and your proctor will make sure that he or she replies to you. The next thing is academics. Now this is the most frequently used column by every VIT student. The first thing here is Hrd and Dean Information. So as you all know, there are many schools in VIT. So this column will tell you about who your dean and who your HOD is for that particular school you belong to. The next is faculty information. So under faculty information, you can search the name of any faculty you wish to know about and get to know their details. Now this might include any faculty who teaches in the campus and can be from any school. The next thing under academics is your biometric info. So as you guys know that whenever you go to campus, you're going to have to give your biometrics everywhere, whether it be in classes or library, or even your hostel attendance will be taken through a biometric machine. So all your information, the in time, the time you went to the library, the time you got out of the library, everything will be recorded and seen under biometric info. The next thing under academics is class messages. So class messages are something that consists of you as well as your classmates and your class teacher. So if you choose a subject and your faculty wants to inform you anything such as your quiz details, or if the class is there or if it's cancelled, all those messages will be put on class messages and you can access them through this. The next thing is my curriculum. Now this is the most important thing under academics, because my curriculum is the place where you will get to know about all the subjects that are taught in VIT, from the syllabus of the subject to the credits the subject receives, if the subject has a project or not. All these things can be accessed under my curriculum.
And it takes a lot of time to load, but so don't panic. It takes some time to load.
Yes, so here as you see, there's a table called as credit info, which will contain the category of subjects as well as the credits that you have to cover by the end of 4 years. So the total number of credits that you have to cover by the end of 4 years are 160 credits. So the first thing is program core, wherein you can see the program core subjects which are there in your school. So here you can see a download button. Once you press on that, you'll get the syllabus of that particular subject or course title. Along with this, the last column will tell you the number of credits you will receive if you complete the subject. Similarly, all these things are present under all these options: program elective, university core, university elective, bridge course, and non-credit course. So if you are planning to take a subject and you want to know what is taught under that subject, you can always come to my curriculum, download the syllabus, check the number of credits, and go ahead with your FFCS. The next thing under academics is minor or honor. So VIT also gives you the facility to choose a subject which will be a subject or a stream which can be a minor or an honor for you, and this you can consult your dean about the same and get to know more information. The next thing is timetable. So as you all know that you will have to undergo the process of FFCS to get to know your timetable. This is the section where you can check your timetable. As you all know, right now we have fall semester 2020 going on. So after I select the semester name, you can see a box which will contain the information of all the subjects you've taken. So it'll have the course along with the course code. It will have the category of the subject. It will have the slot. If you're in the campus, yes, you should know the venue too, and the faculty details. As you scroll below, you can see the total number of credits you will receive in that particular semester. Once you scroll down, this is the template of the timetable. Here you can see the timings as well as the slots, and once you select a subject under a particular slot, it will turn green. That means that slot of yours is occupied. And guys, make sure that you have templates of blank timetables ready during FFCS, so it will become easy for you to form your own timetable and get the process of FFCS done smoothly. Now the next thing under academics is course change option. Under course change option, if you want to change a subject or a course after 1 week of FFCS, you can do the same here after consulting your Dean of Academics again. The next is course withdrawal, which is the opposite of course option change. That is, if you want to completely drop a subject, you can go here and do the same.
So guys, the next thing in here you can see in academics is class attendance. So as engineers, it's really important for us to maintain an attendance of 75%. The same thing stands here. So just choose your semester as usual. Then you can see there are some course title, course types, laws, faculty name and everything. But the main thing is the attendance percentage column. It's nothing attended classes but total classes into 100. So just try to keep that number above 75 or 75. Or else you'll have to pay some issues. So that's it. Next thing is course page. So it's one of the most used thing because you can download the materials uploaded by your teacher. So that's why it's very important. So as usual, choose your semester, choose your subject, then choose the subject according to your faculty name. Just click on view then. So after clicking on view, you can see like there are some dates, lecture topics and reference materials. So just download the material which you want to. Just click on it and it will download automatically. So yeah, that's it. The next thing is industrial internship. It's if you are doing an internship, so the details related to that will be under this column. The next thing is project. So if you'll do any project or something, you'll have to submit it. And if it's get approved, it's a long process. So all those information related to that will be under this column. In academics, you can see digital assignment upload. So as I said, it's pretty important because you have to upload your files, which will be your assignments. So just choose your semester first, then choose the subject and click on that folder icon. Then you can see the everything. Some of the things important here are QP and your upload column. QP is the question paper, so that will be uploaded by your teacher. So just you can download it. Here he has not uploaded anything, so that's why it's empty. So under upload column, you'll just have to click on that edit option. Then you can choose the files from your computer. Choose file and tada, you can choose your file and you can just upload it. That's it. So it's pretty simple if you get used to it. So it will be the most used thing in Vtop. The next thing is QCM view. That is related to the feedback and review of your teacher. Not pretty much important for you guys now. Next is set conference registration, co-extracurricular wish registration. All these three things are somewhat related to FFCS, so I won't go that much deep. And the last thing in here is academic calendar. So it's like a calendar which we use in our homes, containing all our holidays and our general working days, with the days on which you will be having CATs, FATs or anything, or any exams. So it will be carrying all your information related to your working or working days.
Next thing is research. So this is not really important for all the BTech students and freshers. It's mostly for the PhD students. So the first thing, that is my research profile, will tell you about all the research things that you're going to do, as well as your personal details, as well as the details of your research. The next thing is, the next important thing here is coursework registration, which will tell you what you have registered for under the research. After which there is registration status, which will tell you if the registration is approved or not. While meeting info is all the information and the timings with respect to your meeting between you yourself, your teammates, as well as the research professor. Like mentioned before by Vaibhav, attendance is really compulsory in VIT, and attendance for this is also taken, which can be viewed under attendance view. The next part is scholar leave request. So under scholar leave request, those PhD students who want to step out of the campus during the campus hours are requested to send in a leave here first, get it approved by their faculty as well as warden and proctor, so as to step out of the campus. The next thing is examination. So the first thing under examination is your examination schedule. So this will tell you about all the information of your exams. It consists of Cat 1, Cat 2 and also FAT as you go further in the semester. Here the most important thing is your reporting time, your exam date as well as your exam time. So make sure you check the schedule before exam and reach your examination hall at least 15 minutes before so you can attend your exam on time. The next thing under examination is marks. So under this, it will tell you how many marks you have received for a test. This will contain not only your Cat 2, Cat 1 and FAT marks, but also your assignment marks as well as your quiz marks. So maximum marks is the maximum marks you can obtain in a paper, and your scored marks is how many marks you have obtained in that particular paper. Also, as you know, when CGPA is calculated, all the examinations or assessments, the certain amount of percentage of your exam marks is considered. So the percentage also is given here, and the weightage mark will also be given under this column itself. The next thing under examination is your grades. So this column will tell you what grade you have received in what subject. There are two types of grading systems. One is relative grading and the other is average grading. So under relative grading, your grade is calculated with respect to the highest number of marks which are received by a person in your class. While in actual grading, your grade is directly calculated with the number of marks you have received in a particular paper. This column will also tell you about the GPA you have received after all the grades are out. The next thing under examination is paper C or receive. So if you want to appeal to see your paper and see where things went wrong, you can always log into this column and apply for a paper seeing process. The next thing is grade history. So under grade history, it will tell you everything and all the grades that you have received for all the semesters which you've been through in a college, in the 4 years of your college life. The next thing is project file upload. So under project file upload, as you all know, you guys have to complete one project by the end of 4 years. So all the information with respect to that should be uploaded under this. The next important thing under examination is your refat application. So sometimes it might happen that you are not able to attend the FAT exam due to personal reasons. So you can always talk to your dean about the same and apply for refat examination. Make sure that your dean as well as the subject teacher is aware of the same, so your application is approved on time.
The next thing you can see is services. So under services, you can see there are a lot of things which are not related to your first semester. So I'll be just covering the main important things such as request. So just go on that. It will be also used in your second sem once you get into clubs and all. So it's basically asking for the permission for going from a time of 9 PM to 1 AM, which is considered as late hours in VIT. So you'll just have to fill all these details, which will be given by your respective clubs, the school, faculty. When you type and everything, you just have to fill it. And once it gets approved or rejected, it will be reflected under your request status tab. So just open it and you can see whether your request has been approved or not. And under permission history, you can check all the previous requests and everything you can just check here. It's like a log of your permissions. So this is all about late hour request. And the next thing is library. So under library, this contains the details related to library, scanning request and my keys. And the next icon after this is bona fide. So as the name suggests, it's for applying for bona fide. So it's just you can click on that and do it. The next thing is online payments, and this is one of the most important things after digital assignment uploads and all, because it is the corner which contains all the information related to your fees. So all the money you have paid till now will be under your payments receipts as bills. So you can download it for your further future use. And further information about fees and all will be also under the payments corner. So just keep it in mind. Come there and just check it. And under library, you can clear all your dues if you have any. If you have kept any books over time, so you can just clear your dues coming to the library column. The next thing is hostels, which will be covered by Ananya.
So the next thing is hostels. So as you guys are freshers, most of the ones who are watching the video, there is something called as freshers hostel registration here, which will tell you about all the rooms as well as the number of beds available in a room under this column. This will also contain the fee structure as you go ahead with any room that you want to apply for. The next thing is leave request. So whenever you want to step out of the campus as a student during your campus hours, or also if you want to go back home, you have to make sure that you apply for leave request here. And before you step out, keep in mind that you have to get it approved from your warden, especially for girls, and proctor for boys. And also make sure that every time you apply for leave, your parents also know about the same. The next thing is mess selection. So under mess selection, there are 3 types of mess, which is veg, non-veg, and special mess. So if you guys are selecting a particular room, with respect to that, you have to select your mess also, and this is usually done during your admissions itself. As you all might sometimes get bored of eating the same food again and again in the mess, so you can also apply for a mess change option, wherein you can change the type of mess and enjoy the same for 1 whole month. After which there is something called as fall 1920 room details. So every time your semester passes by, if you want to look back and see what kind of choice you made during room counseling, you can always come into this and see all the previous details. The next thing is received book. So under this you will get all the billings as well as collection reports. After which there is events. So events is usually, like right now you know Gravitas is going on and you have to register for Gravitas events. Similarly, if there are events wherein university chooses you to go outside, you can apply and register for events under this. And once you come back from the event, you receive a certificate which can also be downloaded under the events column.
So as Ananya said, during Rivera also it's pretty important to come here because pro shows registrations are going online and offline, and for online registration you have to come under this column and you will find one pro show column, so you can just go and register there. So coming to the last thing of Vtop, it's my account. So as the name suggests, it's for changing your password or updating your login ID. So as you guys know, you have been given a default password by the VIT management, which contains some random alphabets and numbers, and it's pretty difficult to remember that. So you can come here and change your password anytime. So yeah, this is all. And last not the least, but you can see a icon of your face and your registration number on the right top corner. Just click on that, click on sign out. Ta-da, you're out of this page, you're out of this Vtop page finally. And guys, I think we have showed you every process from login to every feature we have introduced, how to use Vtop and all. So I think you guys must be clear from now on how to use Vtop.
So guys, I hope you understood everything that we were trying to portray and explain under Vtop registration and Vtop accessibility. But in case you still have certain doubts, or if certain things are not clear to you, feel free to put in under the comment section, and we will make sure that your query is addressed at the fastest rate possible. Also make sure that you share this video to as many friends as possible so they can have the same benefit you guys had.
Yeah guys, like if you found this video really informative, please share, like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow our Instagram handle. It's in the description. Bye bye.
Bye.